Today on JimboVision, it's Midnight Special. Here we go then, with Midnight Special, a low-key, lens-flared hark back to the great sci-fi films of your youth. Grungy and modern, yes, but flavoured with that Spielbergian mix of paranoia and optimism, magic and menace. Basically, the movie that J.J. Abrams has been trying to make for about the last decade. This one comes courtesy of director Jeff Nicholl. Mud, Take Shelter, that was him. And he begins by dropping us straight into the middle of a manhunt with only a background TV news report to give us our bearings.
It's time, you ready?
Yeah.
Nicholl says plot is overrated, which is a little bit bold, but certainly you don't need to know what's going on in this story to enjoy what is a bravura opening, as with its dark, headlong chase and sense of a gathering storm, we plunge into a story of a father and son on the run. The son, Alton, whose abilities, his Alton powers, have the government, religious leaders and probably Ready Breck's lawyers on their tail. He's played by Jaeden Lieberher. The father, Roy, an equally goggle-eyed Michael Shannon, a Nicholl's regular, is as tender and intense as ever. Joel Edgerton and a quietly heartbreaking Kirsten Dunst are also along in a fine cast. Sam Shepard turns up, which is always a pleasure, while Adam Driver has fun with post-its as a charismatic Jeff Goldblum-esque government scientist. It's Shannon and Lieberher, though, who are the soul of this film. The sun is shining, the dad is Shannon, and it's no wonder that Nicholl loves using this actor, with that face like an urgent message from your conscience or a weather map of an impending hurricane. All you have to do, really, is point a camera at him. Lieberher too, though, a quiet revelation as Alton, a backseat role for much of the film, but still an impressive balancing act of power and vulnerability.
Are you scared?
Yes.
You don't have to worry about me.
Now, this is Nicholl's first studio production, and he brings his usual low-key indie approach to it. Despite the vast theme, the direction is deliberately small scale, and the pacing, for what Nicholl himself calls a sci-fi chase movie, might feel a little, well, slow in places. For all that, though, this is a classic slice of sci-fi. There's massive chunks of Spielberg there, the race across country, the military checkpoints, the lights in the sky. They all speak of a childhood watching classics like E.T. and Close Encounters, and probably a fair bit of John Carpenter too, which can only be a good thing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I shouldn't have left you.
No. I'm sorry.
Midnight Special, and it's the title from a folk song, a locomotive, a kebab shop, is perhaps at its best in that opening reel when Nicholl has more darkness to play with. When the climax does come and we move from the imagined to the literal, it struggles a little to live up to the extraordinary build-up. But that said, this is still a remarkable movie. Engaging, original, touching, and hugely atmospheric. If you like lo-fi 70s style sci-fi, then this is a must-see, and one to file up there with the great midnight movies of the past, like Express, Cowboy, and Run. A wonderful piece of storytelling then, 8 out of 10 from JimboVision.